The incredible energy of today, here and in Ottawa, is clearly love. I'm proud of all of you for standing up and speaking out in your own way. I, for one, did not choose to incarnate here during this time to have fear, greed, and division come out on top. And I don't think that you did either. I would not be standing here in front of you today without the bravery of the truckers. I want to thank everyone involved in the Freedom Convoy 2022 from the bottom of my heart. You showed us that we are not alone, and you gave us hope for the future, so thank you. Since the beginning of the convoy, I have been growing my beard as a reminder to myself every time I look in the mirror. A reminder that as a Canadian citizen, we are not all afforded the same human rights. And this is because of a deeply personal and private medical choice, exercising medical autonomy over our own body. This reminder will continue to grow until we all have our rights back. My wife hopes that will be yesterday. As you have heard, until last week I was a member of the Calgary Police Service. Today I thought it would be fitting to read you my letter of resignation. Dear Chief Neufeld, this decision is certainly not an easy one for me. I have spent my entire adult life, over 23 years, in various enforcement-related positions. Security, loss prevention, bylaw services, Canada Customs, court and prisoner services, as a regular member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and finally as a member of the Calgary Police Service. I was never one to shy away from positions within policing that were very forward-facing and on the pointy end of the stick. I spent time on the street with both agencies, in a crime reduction unit, drug undercover street team, gang suppression team, and finally a short stint in the public and media relations unit, ironically, before I had my breakthrough, formerly known as my breakdown, on September 16, 2020. Recently, I received an updated report from a comprehensive psychological assessment. Truthfully, I am not surprised by the result that I no longer have any formal diagnosis. I firmly believe that my psychedelic-assisted therapy session in January of 2022 allowed me to finally process the traumas that I had collected during my career in law enforcement. Previous psychological assessment completed in December of 2021 showed me to have severe PTSD, and now, 3 months later, I have no diagnosis. The evidence is clear that psilocybin combined with a strong, clear intention has helped me immensely, and has the potential to help the world with its healing powers. What this meant for me practically was that my WCB benefits stopped immediately, and the Calgary Police Service now expect me to report back to work. What is going to happen is that I'm resigning from the only career that I've ever known. It's scary and not the comfortable path. It is an important step on my long journey to my highest self. When given a choice between a paycheck and my mental health, my choice is my family and me every time. For the first time in as long as I can remember, I am feeling like myself, which I am truly grateful for. Returning to policing and being forced to bear witness to the darkness that permeates our broken society will undoubtedly put me back in the same situation that I found myself in on September 16, 2020. Moving on from policing will liberate a great deal of my energy and will allow me to go all in on my passions. Also, I will no longer be silenced by my position. And I will be able to speak my truth, which is what I and the world needs more of. Additionally, I have lost faith in the entire system, from the justice system to our political systems to policing itself. When politicians can exert their will and influence policing decisions and operations, without respecting the supreme law of the land, the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, it is clearly my time to go. look back with no regrets at all. It all absolutely had to happen to get me to this place, this moment, the present, where anything and everything is possible. Thank you, Constable Nick Vojicic. More and more, I'm being shown that letting things just flow in the direction that your intuition guides you is the only way forward. What if we just let go and completely trusted that our lives were in perfect flow? What if we liberated all the energy that was currently going to worry, stress, and lack? What if instead of fearing the future and the unknown, we were excited about the endless amazing possibilities that we can create? What if we lived in complete alignment and made that the priority instead of sacrificing ourselves to a job we hate because it is comfortable and known? What if we chose to be the light that we want to see in the world? Well, folks, if I managed to do that, I'd be standing here in front of you right now. Thank you for being the light. Thank you to everyone standing up and speaking out right now. This doesn't end until we all come together and take back our power in a fellowship of freedom. Love and truth is the only way forward. For that, I am grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
There you have that.
Next up, we have another
Pretty
special
interesting.
guest. I don't know if you've met Robo Devlin. He's, if you don't know the story, back on March 18th when they issued the injunction, which has now been dropped.